friends, welcome to our story time. Today, we were going to hear a story about a boy named Tom and a school trip he would never, ever forget. It's a story about fun, food, and a very important lesson. Are you ready? Let's begin. Tom was a happy and very excited little boy. Today was the day. It was his school trip with all his best friends. He had been looking forward to this for weeks. His school bag was packed with everything he needed. His favorite shoes were sitting by the door, ready to go. And his smile. It was the biggest smile you've ever seen, stretching from ear to ear. He was buzzing with energy. Before he left the house, his mom came over and gave him a big, warm hug. She looked at him with loving eyes and said gently, "Tom, my dear, please be careful today. Don't eat too much junk food. When it's time to eat, remember to eat slowly and try to choose healthy food, okay?" Just then, his dad walked in, ruffling Tom's hair. He added with a friendly smile, "That's right, champ. Too much food from outside, especially the fried and sugary kind, can hurt your stomach and make you feel unwell." Tom, eager to get on the bus and start his adventure, nodded his head very quickly. "Yes, Mom. Yes, Dad. I promise," he said. But deep down, in his heart, a little voice whispered, "Oh, it's a special day. I'll be fine. A little junk food won't hurt." He gave his parents a quick kiss goodbye and ran out the door, his heart thumping with excitement for the day ahead. He just couldn't wait to be with his friends. The big yellow school bus was waiting, and Tom found a seat right next to his best friend, Sam. The journey was so much fun. Tom and his friends laughed, sang songs, and played games all the way. They pointed out funny cars and waved at people on the street. The time just flew by. Soon, the bus pulled over, and they arrived at their destination. It was a big, beautiful park, but right at the entrance was a busy, bustling area filled with colorful food stalls. The air was filled with delicious smells. Signs everywhere advertised yummy treats. Burgers, one sign read. Hot, crispy fries, said another. Spicy golgappas, a vendor called out. Tom's friends, seeing all the wonderful food, cheered with joy. They ran happily towards the stalls, their eyes wide with excitement. In that moment, surrounded by all the fun and the delicious smells, Tom completely forgot his parents' gentle words. All he could think about was tasting everything. First, he ran to the burger stall. He bought a big, juicy burger with cheese and sauce. He gobbled it down in just a few bites. It was so good. Then he saw the fries stall. He just had to have some. He got a large cone of hot, salty French fries and ate every single one. But he wasn't done yet. His friends were gathered around the golgappas stall, laughing as they ate the crispy, water-filled balls. Tom joined them and ate one, then another, and another. The spicy water tingled on his tongue. After the golgappas, he saw a stall selling colorful, sugary candies. He bought a big lollipop. Then he spotted another stall with cheesy nachos. He had to have those too. He just kept eating, moving from one stall to the next, trying a little bit of everything. With a full belly and a sticky face, Tom laughed happily. "Wow! This is the best trip ever," he exclaimed to his friends. He felt like the luckiest kid in the world. But after a little while, as the kids started to gather for their next activity, Tom began to feel strange. It started as a small ache in his stomach, but it quickly grew bigger and bigger. His head started to feel heavy, almost like it was spinning. The bright, happy day suddenly felt cloudy and gray. The laughter of his friends sounded far away. I don't feel good, he whispered to his friend, clutching his tummy. He felt hot and then cold. His mouth felt dry. He tried to take a deep breath, but it only made his stomach hurt more. The world seemed to wobble around him. And then, suddenly, oh no! Tom felt very, very sick right there in front of all his friends. Everyone got scared and jumped back. His teacher, Mrs. Davis, saw what was happening and rushed over immediately. She was very kind and helped Tom sit down on a bench. She gave him some water and gently wiped his face. She quickly called his parents to let them know what had happened. Poor Tom felt embarrassed and so sick. His fun day had turned into a terrible one. An ambulance was called, and Tom was taken to the hospital. At the hospital, the bright lights and quiet hallways felt very different from the noisy, happy park. The doctor came to check on Tom. He was a kind man with a gentle voice. After examining Tom, he spoke softly to his parents. It seems the little guy had a bit too much fun with the food stalls, the doctor explained. Too much junk food all at once has upset his stomach. He needs to rest and drink plenty of fluids. Tom lay quietly on the hospital bed. The white sheets felt cool against his hot skin. His mom and dad stood beside him, their faces full of worry. Seeing them, tears started to roll down Tom's cheeks. He felt so ashamed and sorry. "I'm sorry, Mom," he said in a very soft voice. "I'm so sorry, Dad. I didn't listen to you." His mom took his small hand in hers and squeezed it gently. "Oh, Tom," she said, her voice soft and full of love. "We're not angry. We were just so worried about you. We just want you to be healthy and safe." His dad smiled a small, gentle smile and wiped a tear from Tom's cheek. "It's okay to make mistakes, son," he said. "The most important thing is that you learn from them. This is a tough way to learn, but it's a lesson you'll remember." Tom felt a little bit of the weight lift off his chest. His parents weren't mad, they just loved him. After resting for a few hours and drinking some water, Tom started to feel a little better. The sharp pain in his stomach had turned into a dull ache. He could sit up without feeling dizzy. He looked at his parents, who hadn't left his side for a moment. He thought about their advice that morning and how much trouble he could have saved himself if he had just listened. He looked his mom and dad right in the eyes and said, with all his heart, "I promise, from now on, I will always listen to you. I will eat wisely. I will take care of my body." Seeing the sincerity in his eyes, his mom and dad smiled proudly. They hugged him tightly. It was a hug filled with relief, forgiveness, and so much love. Tom knew, in that moment, that he had really and truly learned his lesson. From that day on, Tom still loved going on trips. He still loved having fun with his friends. But now, when it came to food, he was much, much wiser. He would still enjoy a small treat now and then, but he always chose his food carefully. He'd pick a healthy sandwich over a greasy burger or a piece of fruit over a sugary candy. And he always remembered to eat slowly. Because Tom learned 3 very important things that day. First, that parents' advice isn't there to spoil your fun. It's a form of love, meant to protect you. Second, that making healthy choices is what keeps us feeling happy and strong, so we can enjoy all the fun things in life. And finally, he learned to take care of his body because it's the only one we have, and it's very, very special. So, little friends, remember Tom's story. It's important to listen to your parents and take care of your amazing bodies. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. See you next time.